Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully we are now live on YouTube for a little bit of epic completion on the free-to-play account. I still have not done 100% epic on the main account, man. Only that one run through, like, what is it, the night before Comic-Con? I'm so behind, man, so behind on this stuff, and my playback is active at the moment, so let's quickly turn that off, get the pop-out chat, make sure we get that up there. But what is up, Chaotic, man? Welcome to the stream. I don't think the notifications have gone out just yet, but we'll see what's up. Alright, hope you're doing well. Okay, what team do we want to use today? I think we're going to go for the setup of these characters. So we've got the Unawakened Medusa, 6-star Rocket, Archangel, Luke Cage, and Spider-Man Stark Enhanced. But it's also, what is it? Another, hopefully pretty big month for the free-to-play account. Because if we can get this done 100%, then we can open up our third 6-star character on the free-to-play account, man, and then it's just going to be absolutely ridiculous. I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully we can get somebody quite good. I still need to, I am so thirsty for gold, man, on the main account. It's ridiculous, and I'm a little bit in a having a little bit of a dilemma at the moment, whether or not I want to do the Winter Soldier gameplay video or the Captain America gameplay video next, because we have both of the what is it, 5-star Captain America or 6-star Winter Soldier. But the fact that we have a 5-star Killmonger, man, it makes him hit like a friggin' truck. So, ooh, really want to play around with that character. The Cap Infinity War, man, I've been playing around with him at rank 2. And he's crazy as well. He's ridiculous, man. I think I got like, again, this is rank 2, so 440 equivalent. It was something like 23 hits on that Miles Morales, you know, in like 5.4 in the Mephisto chapter. I don't know why I went for Archangel here, actually. I should have gone for Medusa, because we can't poison Captain Marvel. Damn, I was too busy thinking about my freaking Captain America there. Oh well, mistakes were made. At least we can get some damage, a bit of damage, not too much damage. Oh man, okay. Hopefully we're not going to make scrub matchup decisions like this as we continue to go a little bit deeper. But there we go, we've got quite a few stacks of plate now, so Captain Marvel, drop into the floor, boys. What's that? Agent Venom not bleeding on Special 1. I think he only has a chance to bleed. I don't think it's a guaranteed chance. Sell Symbiote Supreme for gold. Seems like some pretty awful advice there. Do I have any tips on Rocket? There's not really too many pro tips for Rocket. He's a very, very simple character. Special to the majority of the time. But if there's like, you know, if the opponent's immune to bleed, or there's some sort of like negative effect from bleeding, probably stick to the special 1. But in the majority of matchups, you just want to go for the special 2 on Rocket, because that is very fun when it fires off. It's a good chunk of old damage there with our boy Rocket. The old trash panda there. Yo, what is up, Metal Sonic dude? Hope you're doing well. Alvin, thank you very much for the kind words as well. And I think it might be this evening that I'm going to do the 10,000 unit giveaway. So I want to give a massive thank you to everybody that entered the, what was it, the Marvel Insider giveaway on Instagram. I had so many entries, man. I think we got close to about 4,500, 5,000 entries to that, which I was not expecting at all. I was like, okay, you know, I'll post this on YouTube, advertise my Instagram. Maybe we'll get, you know, maybe we'll get about 1,000 people that go over there and get 1,000 new followers. But we got like 4,000 and something new followers, man. It was absolutely ridiculous. Like doubled the size of my Instagram overnight. So yeah, massive thank you to everyone just showing love on that, man. There were some incredibly kind comments as well. Like I gave out the 20 to the first 20 to post, and then I was going through some of the comments, and then I used that random generator just to give out the rest. But I gave away, I think, about 170 in the end. But yeah, unfortunately there were so many people that entered, man, but I gave away as many as I possibly could there. Hello from California. Oh, thank you very much, Emily Rocks. Massive appreciation. Thank you very much for watching today. What's my opinion about possible... Okay, so I've got a video, H8, coming out right after this, going into detail about the Alliance War changes, because I'm not very happy about them, personally. I didn't think they're the best way to go about it, and I feel like the post that was put out was a little bit laughable as well. There were a few lines that really cracked me up, so I think that video is going to do a better job kind of dissecting that post and give my thoughts on it. But I also have I also proposed an additional solution at the end of the video, because there is a way that they can achieve all of that stuff that's slightly alternate from what they're doing, because they're kind of recognizing the flaws in their own essential business model in that post. It seemed what it was like to me, but I think there's a way that they can still retain their business model and introduce some more spicy Alliance Wars. But just adding a node that makes bleed characters significantly less viable doesn't seem like it's it, Chief. Spicy memes there. Yo, it's all good, K-Matty. Yo, congratulations, man. Hopefully those Marvel Insider points and code will serve you well, my friend. What's the 10,000 units giveaway? So I've got 4 codes for 2,500 units, and I'm going to give away, what is it? I'm going to do it on Instagram again, just because I want to try and hit 10k followers. And, yeah, everybody was so nice on there, man. So, plus it's it's much easier to do giveaways on Instagram, because it's hard to, privately contact people from YouTube, when I've done, giveaways in the past. So that wasn't really until my Rift days, but Instagram, you know, I can just randomly generate a comment off a random name picker based on people that have commented on the post, and then I can just directly DM that person that, you know, a picture of the code, and it's just very straightforward to do. So that's what I like about it, man. A very easy platform to do giveaways. But I like to do stuff you know, as we continue to grow, a monthly giveaway or something along those lines, but I'm not too sure exactly how I would structure that. So I'm having a little bit of a think, but I've got 2 more giveaways from New York Comic Con. I've got the Unit 1, and then I've got all the rest of the stuff, which is several 4-star characters, some Tier 2 Alpha, some Tier 4 class Catalyst, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Just Tier 2 Alpha, 4-star champions, and T4 CC. So that's going to be the final giveaway, which I will do maybe on Tuesday next week, but I'm looking to get the second one out tonight, and then I'm going to draw the winner of the Unit 1 on Monday. And I might do the draw live, I'm not too sure, depends how big the competition is in the entries. But it's just going to be me pressing a button on a random comment picker. Yo, what's up, Rip and Tear Gaming? Oh, thank you very much, man. Yo, it's all good. Hope you're enjoying a bit of Bloodborne and Forged to Fight. I've heard that Forged to Fight is in a substantially better position, just in terms of the actual gameplay, than it was previously. But at the same time as well, Transformers has... I don't know, with a new Bumblebee, maybe Transformers is going to win a few fans back, but some of the last movies have not been the biggest successes out there. But I've heard good things about Forged to Fight. Is I'd love to... I wish I had a bit more time to check out both Forged to Fight and also Marvel Future Fight, because I keep on hearing quite good things about both of those games. And I think because, Kabam don't have the flexibility that they do in Marvel Contest of Champions with the Marvel brand to milk the whales, you know, proper tug on those udders. I've heard they're a little bit nicer, so to speak, in Transformers Forged to Fight. Got blessed with a 5-star Colossus. Ooh, nobody wants to be blessed with a 5-star Colossus, I can tell you that. Oh, thank you very much, Slick Rick. I've been watching your videos for 3 years, Seaton, and would love to take part in your giveaways, but I don't have Instagram, so it makes me sad. Oh, my friend. I am, I can only apologize for that one. But, you know, it's free if you do want to get it, and pretty much, you know, Instagram is the new Facebook for a lot of people in the younger generation, I tend to find. So the majority of people do have it. Plus, you know, it's the boastful platform of, look at me, I'm occasionally cute, please like my photos. Did I see the dude? Oh yeah, I replied to that comment that Tim posted. I think he's got well, he's making a lot of good comparative points that I was gonna I'm gonna summarize in a video tomorrow, because I like Symbiote Supreme, but I try to whenever I'm playing a new character, because you can always go in, well, very often go in with the new characters to just, you know, immediately be like, well, the god tier characters, the very best characters in the game can do this, so what's the point? And I think Symbiote Supreme, you know, in comparison to Magic, is not... If you have two of the characters, you know, you want to rank up Magic instead of Symbiote Supreme in the majority of scenarios. But I think Symbiote Supreme as well, there are stuff that you can celebrate and appreciate about the character. And he is quite fun to play. And I think Tim, he had a lot of good points, but about 50% of his points are talking about Alliance War defense there. But I'm not even trying to talk about Symbiote Supreme on Alliance War defense, because I think he's pretty trash in that regard. So yeah, I think that's just thrown out the window. So let's have a conversation about offense. But I'll post my full perspective on my thoughts on the character tomorrow, because I don't think he's really like a game changer for Alliance War, Alliance Quest. But I feel like he's going to be a very, very useful champion for Act 6 future content. Like Act 5 as well has some really, really insane matchups in the right scenarios. And he's very good at dealing with, like, a few pain in the ass characters like Medusa or Hyperion. And if you're, like, a new or upcoming player, having a character that can deal with those matchups, like, insanely efficiently is, like, a big, big win, man. So yeah, I think he's going to be really good to get for new characters and, like, new players when he's in the crystals in about 3 and a bit months' time. But yeah, he does have advantages in certain matchups, but I think in terms of my tier list, he probably comes in somewhere between the high demigod and low demigod tier. I think just because his damage can be really, really sick when ramped up, and in the right scenario, I think he's probably high demigod. But I'm having a little bit of a think about it, man, because, you know, even in the matchups where he doesn't have buffs, he still performs quite well, and he doesn't really take that long to ramp up. And I saw Tim saying that he had, lower survivability than Spider-Man, which is actually incorrect. He's got a slightly higher health pool, plus a bit better block proficiency. And when the defense up phase is active, then he's going to have like a 40% chance to perfect block as well. So, you know, there are a lot of little advantages that do add up. And Tim's comment was incredibly insightful, but at the same time, I think he was a little bit too much on the negative train there. I think, just comparatively speaking, not quite as good as some of the gods, but he's still better than, I would say, about 75% of the trash in the game. So it depends on the perspective of which you're, you know, analysing a character from, always. Yo, what is up, Champion Nova? Thank you very much for the super chat, sir. I love CNO, thank you very much, Sam. Yo, what's up, awesome Super Ted? Anyway, let's get our man Champion Nova up there as the blubberiest whale of the day with that $2 super chat. Congrats on the Symbiote Supreme, thank you very much. I'm loving him at rank 3. Quite a few people have said for rank 4, but I'm not that overly fussed about Symbiote Supreme for rank 4. I'd rather take up, I think, Hyperion or Magic would be more effective for me at the moment. Maybe Captain America Infinity War, but at the I'm kind of in a scenario where I don't need another rank 4 character right now, so I might just wait till Act 6 and see what the big problem is there, and figure out who might be the best character to resolve that. Masochism Venom. Probably Archangel. Let's see how this one works out. I was hoping we'd trigger out a bleed off that so we can parry and not trigger Masochism. Right. There we go. Come on, boys. Let's get those Neuros firing off. That's exactly what we'd like to see. Some pretty decent RNG there. But I'd love to see Symbiote Supreme versus Realm of Legends Juggernaut, Realm of Legends Groot, Old Man Logan, X-23, and a few other fights. I think there are some fights within, Labyrinth, not Realm of Legends, if I mispronounced it there. Yeah, I think there are some fights where, like, a 6-star Symbiote Supreme, man, even, you know, just, like, fresh out the crystal at rank 1, would be quite interesting to watch. So, I don't know, there's a bit of cool potential in the character. Would I rather rank 5 or 5-star Hyperion or Killmonger? Definitely Hyperion out of those two, personally. What's the best way to beat Epic Golden Symbiote besides ranking up a Summon Symbiote? I don't think the Summon Symbiote is too difficult to, you know, get ranked up initially, because you can do the lower level difficulties to get him to rank 4. Then I think you use the cheat death boost and the one that just gives him evasion ignore. Sounds like a very, very easy way to deal with him. But aside from that, just use high damage output characters and try and muscle your way through him. But you know, you've essentially been given a cheat code to the fight, so you might as well use it, as far as I can see. I don't think there's much of a reason not to, if I'm perfectly honest with you, mate. Right, so you want to go... Oh, okay. Is this the one, the inner one? Okay, that's the outer one, so yes, it is that one that we want to go down for our very first path here. Ping over there. And we have Sentry up first. This is the Summoned Symbiote chapter. Oh yeah, sorry, the Golden Symbiote chapter. Well, you can watch me die on the Golden Symbiote as well, because I don't have the Summoned Symbiote ranked up at all yet. So we can muscle our way through. What I'm really confused about is why is my free-to-play account named Whale Milker? Because, you know, he's not a whale that gets milked himself. He is a milker of the whales. So he doesn't, you know, want to spend the money. He wants to make the money. He's milking the whales, man. Flexing on the haters, getting those dank super chats for the mad skills, and thus milking the whales. Somehow, maybe. No, I'm thinking Simply Toast. I think High Demigod overall, because I can definitely see argument. I don't really see much of an argument for bringing him over other options in the gold tier to stuff like Alliance Quest, Alliance War. Like, he doesn't have the sustainability of like Ghost Rider or Dr. Voodoo and the regeneration there. And he also doesn't have the power control of magic. So just when we're looking at a lot of the endgame stuff, those characters often become a little bit more valuable overall. But if you're a really, really sick player, I think you'll very much enjoy Symbiote Supreme. And the special free, man. The special free is very fun. I like the animation. Also, I realised actually that I actually don't mind special frees when they're on 5-star and 6-star characters, because I think that mini game of like stopping it at the right time is like it's quite a fun mini game to play. I really wish that what was it, 4-star champions, some 3-star champions had that mini game as well. I think like it's pretty cool. Even if it was for like less damage. Let's say if it was for like half the damage, like timing it well was something like, you know, 10%, missing it was like 6%. Just having that, you know, little thing to do. But also, I was thinking, it would be cool if there was like more stuff to do for certain characters during the special free animations. So you had to like, I don't know, like swipe up at the right time or swipe down. You know, like, for example, you know, when you're playing, if you've played Spider-Man on PS4 or any kind of like reaction game, there's like interesting intervals to do during cutscenes. So something a little bit more expanded on than the just stop at this time, I think would be cool for certain characters to have. And what is up to my boy Rip93 Ford? Thank you very much for the super chat, my dude. We just finished beating the crap out of Cable, and I will give you all of the love and attention you deserve, my friend. Oh no, okay, got a little bit wrecked there. Right, let's see if we can dodge this. Ugh, mistimed that one. Playing like a scrub, man. I'm too eager, too much of a keen bean to get to chat. Pop, pop. Can I tell my buds at Kabam to stop giving me Superior Iron Man every time I open a 5-star? I've duped him 3 times already. Oh, mate. That is certainly not the character you want to see. I've gotten twice on the free-to-play account, man. So I can feel 50% of your pain there, Rip93 Thought. And Superior Iron Man is never a fun character to have pop up in the crystal. But I'll pass the message on to my best friend in the world, Kabam Mike. And yes, I'm doing better, man. I've been suffering from a little bit of post-Comic-Con flu throughout this week. So I've just been a little bit grotty, mate. A little bit grotty. I think Dave got shot down with it as well as a couple of other people. Yo, what is up, James? Dude, hope you're doing well. Good evening to you as well, unless you're saying good night, as in going to bed. Au revoir to you as well, Doom. Oh, thank you very much for the kind words, Shah. I have a 440, a 4-star 550 Hyperion, and I've just got a 5-star one. Should I rank the 5-star one as well? Definitely. 5-star Hyperion, when awakened, is actually quite a bit more powerful than the 4-star one, because his signature ability is even more stacked, and it doesn't need many levels to be very powerful. Like, at level 20, it's something like you get 73% more buff duration. So yeah, like, even just awakening the character for the first time is almost like double duration on your buffs. So that could be very good, because a lot of Hyperion's damage comes off like stacking Furies and special 2s and all that stuff. So essentially Hyperion is really, really good, and you should have as many as you can, so go for it, mate. From gameplay, especially Legacy in a 6-star version, do I think Venom the Duck is a good character? I think Venom the Duck's going to be okay in some longer quests and some longer fights. I don't really see him being like the most insane character in the world, though. I see him being alright, and he might come in useful in certain like high armor fights, and maybe with his regeneration might be a little bit sustainable for Alliance quest. So yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how people are using Venom the Duck. But I know, what is it? Duck from ISO8 has that 6-star awakened one from winning the old NYCC 2018. Planning to release a NYCC recap video and new info. There's not really a huge amount of brand new stuff this year. Like, a lot of it in regards to, what was it, like Aegon and the Champion and all that being released. We're kind of covered in that video, but I might do a bit of a sit down and recap. I've just got so much stuff that I want to pump out. But, yeah, I don't know. Might hopefully get around to it at some point. Oh, that's a beautiful match of Archangel. How to get T3 CC? It's impossible from dailies. Yeah, it's proper annoying from the dailies, mate. I think did the solo quest have tier 3 class catalyst in? That's mainly where I get some T3 CC from, and the logging calendars there, because you can get like the fragment crystals on it. It's not this one, is it? It's the hero use one and stuff like that. These are always good to try if you can to get to, what is it, the final level, so you can get these tier 3 class catalyst fragment crystals and stack them up, because yeah, those daily quests, man, are just very often a waste of energy. Aside from that, it's kind of logging calendars, rare events. They're still a bit of a pain in the ass to get. Just trying to think of like how I solved the problem on my main account. I think I was just mainly doing those, but I can't remember too much. Okay, who do you want to go for first? Who's probably going to be the worst? Maybe Archangel. It's Archangel and Luke Cage. Probably weren't the best characters to bring to this in all wonderful hindsight here. But hey, they can make for some a good little practice session here. If everybody can take down 20%, then we have won. This thing does suck to fight, though. Go! Come on! Ooh, what a fun node. What a fun node. Yeah, I feel like we, there's a high chance we might end up using some revives on this one for the very first time. But, again, the cheat code is to do lower difficulties, and then go for this one. You just gotta punch this man into the wall and hope that he doesn't get any evades. Ever. Come on, Luke Cage. There we go. That was dead. Rip. Oh, my goodness. Fun and interactive node. Yeah, this is definitely the node where you... Ideally, for your first run, you're really really stacked characters, or have done like something like Master before, so you can at least get your symbiote up a bit more. Right, we need to not commit to that final medium, because that's not a good idea. Ah, crap. Oh, I was too worried about getting hits in there. Just didn't work around playing the evade effectively at all. Well, let's keep on chipping this lad down. Oh, did I not get the intercept there? Oh, I guess I just suck at this game. Come on! Oh, what a dickhead! Fuck this guy, man. Faded my special too. What a twonk. Pop, pop, let's go! Well, damage was dealt to him, and that's okay. Or, rank 4 or 5-star Hyperion or Iceman, both unawakened. Oh, I'd be tempted to go for the Hyperion over the Iceman. In all honesty, at the moment, I think Hyperion is so sick, man. There's so much damage on that lad. Be very useful for quite a few stuff when it comes to getting those big amounts of endgame damage. Well, I just died because I'm a scrub. Right, Mitchell Power, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Absolute massive appreciation for those, what is it? Is that $8 Australian there? So mad love to you, my friend. But anyway, what I need to do, quickly focus up so we can try and get... I don't want to use a level 2 team revive. Is that going to be too wasted here? I think it's probably a good opportunity to use it, especially because the characters won't be full health. So yeah, one more team revive. They're going to drop, but save your team revives and do lower difficulties. Actually, well, you can use a team revive to get through it once, then you can take your Godin's, your symbiote to rank 4. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hate this dude, man. Come on, lads. Really? Oh, mate. Oh, my goodness. Right. One more, boys. One more. We're getting there. Killmonger with his True Strike. I'm not too sure if you're aware of the fact that this is my free-to-play account. We don't have the luxury of these god-tier champions that you're referring to here. Got to use mad skills, eh? Mad skills and dollar bills. Actually, no dollar bills, because it is the free-to-play account, but, you know, in-game dollar bills. Big Boy C and X23 God tier, am I right? That was an impressive kill, man. Congratulations. Sweet uploaded a full one-shot of Labyrinth of Legends Maestro with X23 this morning. But, sweet out. I bet, you know, in the hands of yourself, you are an incredibly skilled player, my friend. You could make any character look god tier, I would say. Especially that one-star Wolverine. That was still an incredibly bloody impressive kill. So, more power to you, my friend. Okay, whereabouts would we like to go first? I think porting over to A is, yeah, the unlinked path there. Oh, let's go for it. The old blue team boy, LC. Seems to be a pretty decent way of dealing with Hyperion. We're seeing you had to nerf one god tier into meme tier. Who would I nerf? What, is then actually nerf the character? Oh my goodness, I wouldn't really want to do that, man. That doesn't sound like a very fun time. Okay, so Hyperion, we want to try and save up for the special free, just for a little bit of safety, because that way we can slap on like a full power reverse. And then we don't need to worry about anything. Maybe I should have just gone for a special one and like properly gone for it. Oh no, right. Mistakes were made. This isn't going to power reverse, and this is probably going to get me hit by another special free. Oh, man. Okay. Where's my little symbiote? I haven't done any of the events so far, so he's still at rank 1, so he's not very effective at the moment. Hence why we didn't bring him and use the easy mode way around the golden symbiote. But just as a general shout out, I'm aware of that. Just at the moment, I haven't got any of those catalysts to take him up. But we'll have 10 after this, so we can rank for him. And then get him on the old team. He's going to be very crucial, I would assume, for 100%. Right, I think that should remove the power gain. Yeah, perfect. Yo, what is up, Poos? Thank you very much, man. Hope you're doing well. Hey, brother, are you going for the next 5-star featured? I'm not exactly sure yet. I think I'm gonna wait and see. I might go for it on the free-to-play account. We just also translate $8 Australian to USD just to see what the conversion is. Oh, I do need to update my Blood Race word of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give a massive shout out to Mitchell Power? So apologies for the lag there, man. But yeah, definitely go for the Hyperion. I was a little bit too caught up fighting that old golden symbiote there. But we need to update Mitchell Power with that $6 super chat, dude. Thank you very much for the support there, my friend. But yeah, I'm gonna see what it is. What characters do we have in the next 5-star featured? Is it oh god, I forgot what the last ones went up to. Went up to Domino. No, went up to Massacre, right? Actually, Wasp was in there as well. So is it going to be Ghost, Korg? Actually, yeah, it's not going to be Symbiote Supreme, is it? It's going to be every character up to Emma Frost, I think. I'm not too sure. Yeah, we'll have to figure out. I mean, there might be some more juicy characters in there as well, so we're going to have to see. Just waiting for that lineup to be announced, really. But I might have a crack or two on the free-to-play account. But I've generally found those crystals to be quite disappointing, just because the basic pool is always getting so much more juicy. Like, we recently had, what was it, Massacre introduced, and then it's Wasp and Ghost and all that, just in the 10k basics. So it doesn't make a lot of sense, generally speaking, to go for the 15k one unless it is so stacked and guarantees like at least a very, very high value character, or a decently high value one. But they've all had some pretty bad misses in so far. Ghost, Red Skull, Korg, Heimdall, Emma, Omega. Yeah, the 5-star Emma Frost would be one hell of a good pull to get there. Ooh. I don't know, it's a little bit tempting. I'd love a 5-star Ghost on the free-to-play account would be a dream come true. But I guess I'd still need like Wasp and Ant-Man, and I don't have a Wasp at the moment. I think I've got like a 4-star Ant-Man. So I don't know. I'd still like the Ghost though. That'd be pretty sick. But I'd rather have Collector as a playable character or Maestro. No. They had some more interesting abilities. Ugh. They'd be pretty sick trophy characters. If they ever, want to make a few million overnight, all they need to do is, like, make a trophy champion version of either one of those and put them in a crystal. And you're sorted, mate. A few million in the bank. And then, you need to make some more money. What's that? Dip them in gold. Sorted, boys. Next level business tactics right there. I haven't played the board game yet. I was thinking about doing an unboxing video for the board game. Just to have a little bit of a rummage around in it. I don't know if there's any interest in a video like that, but we'll see what's up. Alright. The Amazing Gamers says, Cian, please, 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 please do not ignore me. Cian, please. I beg you, Cian, please do not ignore. Please, Cian. I feel the Amazing Gamer Pros, I appreciate your support and enthusiasm, but I feel like the level that you're trying to communicate with me at the moment is maybe a little bit unhealthy. So, I don't think you should, just personally, when it comes to my life, I would never beg anybody that much for their attention. And if you do, then it just comes across as a little bit needy. And, you know, I don't want to be one to judge here, but it will get to a point in your life when, you know, you're looking to, you know, you start taking an interest in the ladies or the fellas, you know, either one, whatever floats your boat, whatever boils your kettle, whatever is your cup of tea. And when that time does come, sending them the message of, please, 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 don't ignore me. Their name, their name, their name, their name. Attention, attention. I don't think it's going to go down too well. Just from my personal experience, I have, you know, I don't think it's a great tactic. Just trying to give you the best advice possible on this channel. So, you know, maybe my advice would be respectful. Try and see what the conversation is, and think of some clever ways to participate in it, because that's a much better way to get a good amount of social recognition than begging for me to validate your existence. Right, let's go for a little bit of a 5 combo there. Knock this man down to size. Boosh. Got my first 5-star. Oh man, congratulations on getting Gwenpool as your first 5-star. But desperately need ISO. Any tips? I just grind a lot of arena, man. Get as many duplicate champions as you can, because that's essentially how you get ISO, man. Just keep on getting those characters, keep on awakening them, and then we're sorted, mate. Should I rank free my Archangel or wait for a 4-star Stark Spidey? I'd probably go for the Archangel, mate. Like, Archangel's a great character to fully max out as a 4-star. He'll serve you like all the way up to Act 5, 100%. So yeah, it can be very, very useful. And Archangel's one of those characters, he kind of does everything that he needs to do in the game for a lot of people at that like fully maxed out 4-star level. So you don't, you know, really need him too higher than that. But yeah, invest in your Archangel. That's pretty much it. Is there another? Oh, Carnage. Okay, immune to bleed, all or nothing, explosive of personality. Invade. Well, let's give it a crack, lads. See what we can do. Oh, I was saying from my personal experience of being a recipient back in the day when I used to be in school, I was well, a little bit of a, you could say ladies' man, but I would say gay best friend in denial. Like, I used to, you know, I wasn't very interested in playing football, so I just used to sit with a massive group of girls and gossip and chat shit all of lunchtime and during our breaks. And we had a fantastic time, man. We went to Starbucks after school, but I've always found that I've been a little bit more socially acclimated to large groups of women. But anyway, one of the very fun things that I always got to do was have a look at some of the text that guys were sending them, trying to slide into both their DMs and their undergarments as well. So, you know, I've seen a lot of stuff and had a lot of, you know, given a lot of personal reviews myself. So, you know, I feel like in a position that I can give some fairly good advice to some of the younger generation on how they might succeed in sliding into both DMs and potentially, when they are of age, undergarments as well. But you need to have mad skills, and if you can't at least get, you know, 9 out of 10 intercepts, boys, I'm just telling you, the girls aren't interested. So you need to learn how to intercept and parry occasionally, or else, just gonna say, man, it's not gonna work out too well for you. Let's go for path A here, tracking a small energy refill. Move on to the next one. Got my first 5-star Crossbones. Is he any good? He's much better than a lot of the other characters in there. Not the best, not the worst, but Crossbones is a very useful character when it comes to quite a few things in like Act 5 and Road to Labyrinth of Legends. And if he's your first 5-star, I think he's going to take you reasonably far. It's got some fairly good matchups as well. So yeah, Crossbones, some of the biggest advantages that he can't crit, but he gains Furies instead when he crits, so this can be very useful on nodes that like deal damage back when you crit, which you'll see in certain stuff in like Act 5 and Road to the Labyrinth. But also he has a very good ability accuracy reduction. It's like 20% or so based on for every single Fury that you have. So once you've got 5, you're pretty much seeing no stuff trigger on the opponent, so it can be very good for like mitigating stuff like Spider-Man and magics and all that. So it's got some useful stuff. I am not too sure, G-Jun. Like, what was it? Cuz was incredibly nice in person to talk to, but it was his first time presenting a stream, so I'm sure he had much to learn from the experience. Oh, thank you very much, Gus. Oh, dude, I'm perfectly aware of that, my friend. Thank you. What is my prediction for Hyperion? I think anything over 2.5 probably should be good, just because he's quite an old character. And, like, I don't think that many people are grinding for him, and the pool is so incredibly huge. But I'd say anything over 2.5 is probably good. Over 3 million is almost 100% safe, I would say. But 3.5 million plus if you want to be ridiculous level safe. Right, let's dodge this. Somebody in chat says, I know your name, C, and it's Callum. Congratulations on being able to Google a publicly available piece of information. So proud. Yes, Ian, how are your amazing Symbiote Supreme gameplay? What character? I like him, man. I like him a lot. I don't think he's by far the best character out there, but I think he's very fun to play. And at certain points in the future, he might have some pretty ridiculous matchups. I would have loved to see him against that Hydra Adaptoid. I feel like he'd have cleaned up that fight quite well. Did I see the new suit for Spider-Man Far From Home? I don't want to give any spoilers away, but I have seen a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff from that. There's, I think there's like a Twitter account called like MCU News that I follow that often post behind-the-scenes stuff from a lot of the movies. But yeah, there's been quite a few Spider-Man Far From Home leaks. It's looking good, man. It is looking very good. I'm excited for that. And Avengers Infinity War, the sequel, whatever it decides to be called. Should be some bomb-ass movies next year. Oh, thank you very much, Mimi Big Boy. She's very well, thank you, very well. We're gonna be what was it? She's just at work today. Like after she finishes work, I think about 15 minutes time, probably another half an hour before she gets back. Just after this run, we're gonna go out and have a little bit of dinner. But we've just finished watching Full Metal Alchemist. It was my second time watching it, but it's her first time. I really like Full Metal Alchemist, man. It's I don't know why. It's one of my favorite animes. I watch I'm not like the most die-hard anime fan, just so anybody knows, but because I only started watching a few animes like a couple of years back, but well, I've watched quite a bit now, and I like a lot of what I see, man. There's some awesome stuff, like Attack on Titan's sick. I really like Sword Art Online as well, like a little bit of Bleach. What was the Death Note as well? Death Note was sick, man. Death Note was really good. There are some dank anime out there, so shout out to all my weebs in chat. Big up. Y'all should watch JoJo's Bizarre Is JoJo the one that goes to the circus that was on Disney Channel back in the day? Or is that a different... Am I thinking of something entirely different? What are some good anime recommendations, ladies and gentlemen? I need to watch the dankest anime out there. Me and my girlfriend actually are legit looking for some good anime recommendations. So give us the juice, man. Who's got that anime juice? Please tell me what would be a good use of our time. Let's go. Ooh. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, we've watched Seven Deadly Sins as well. Just to let you know, I like Seven Deadly Sins. There's a moment. There's probably about there are like a few like really odd sexually charged moments in Seven Deadly Sins. Every episode. I don't know if they... some of them are quite uncomfortable, I found. I don't know. They just seemed a little bit out of place to a certain extent. But I don't know. Some people like that, my friend. Some people like that. And if you do, fair play to you. I just found it like, oh, it's like out of nowhere. Like, it's a serious-ish story. And then goes to a shot of boobs for a little bit. What's that? Goblin Slayer, Tokyo Ghoul, Black Clover. Oh my gosh, we got so much, man. Right, I definitely need to... print screen the chat. I'm going to save some screenshots here just so we can start recapping some of the stuff. Right, there we go. Guys, thank you so much for all of the anime recommendations. I certainly do appreciate it. I've just, what is it? Saved a couple of screenshots there. Right, we got Wasp. I think another bit of Archangel should work quite nicely. I've heard good things about, what is it? One Punch Man. So yeah, I might check that out at some point. Come on, where's that Poison Man? I was really salty in the final day of the Beat the Boss tournament, where Vex uses his first parry, gets one stack of lead, blocks, and gets the Poison Man. It's like, oh my god, I saw that, I was like, damn it, RNGesus, you smited me, son. And then I watched a very lucky Archangel kill, man. But Vex played super well as well, so absolute fair play to him. I just, I read a lot of comments on the Vex versus Seaton one, but also it's a lot more of a gamble to play Archangel, just specifically on that account, in comparison to live, just because you're missing the crit mastery, so your crit is substantially lower, and Archangel, you know, he gains the crit 2 ways off his heavy attack hits and also the bleed, but it's a much less chance to get it, and also you don't have deep wounds, so the bleeds are not up for as long, so a little bit, you know, 2.5 second lower window to get the conversions there. Jaunty Python, should I rank 3 my 4-star girlfriend or awaken her 5-star friend? Well, I don't know, man. Depends on her 5-star friend's awakened abilities. You know, I think you always have to look at it from a comparative spectrum and decide which one would be the better fit for your roster. So that would be my personal advice, Jaunty Python. You really need to conduct the analysis yourself, because without knowing the information, it's hard for me to give you a good answer on that one. But Jaunty, thank you very much for the super chat, man. I certainly do appreciate it. Right, Seaton, I love your content. You're such a great YouTuber and have helped me so much. Oh, getting smitten with all these kind words today, mate. Thank you very much, sir. Should I take 4-star Hyperion to rank 5 or save my 4-star Awakening Gem for a better character? Well, you can take the 4-star Hyperion to rank 5 and not awaken him if you want. But it's up to you. The 4-star it's alright used on Hyperion there, but it depends on your 5-star roster and what you potentially need that character for. But anyway, let's jump on this one. Oh, I'm not really too sure, Xavier. You can create a Marvel Insider account with what is it, like Google or Facebook if you log in via there. But I created one via an Outlook email that I use, so that's what I have done personally for that. But yeah, try many of the different logins to create an account, man, and see which one might be working for yourself. Alright, let's get the helmet break on. This How the Duck is a little bit of a funny lad, eh? Right, as soon as he goes up, you can get in. Start dishing out a bit of that punishment. Let's go, mate, come on. Oh, did he just get rid of his regeneration, or was it so short that it just didn't really make much of a difference there? Kind of want a special too. Yeah, I can see why Archangel's super sick for this, and people have, well, are enjoying using him quite a bit. I don't know if I like this power gain node or not. It's a brand new one this month, right? That's alright. I think it's definitely what... It definitely makes the fights arguably a little bit easier in some scenarios, but I guess maybe not. Be a little bit punishing though if you go over a certain threshold. I think I've seen people use characters like Magic and just have a tremendously easy time. Right, can we dodge both the eggs? Oh no! Crap. Right, apparently the answer to that question is no. We can't. And that we need to get good at this goddamn clown fiesta of a video game. Oh, still got the one shot though. Not too bad, boys. Not too bad at all. See, would I rather have Morningstar always be at 5 souls, or Blade always have Danger Sense? Morningstar, well, I'd love a synergy that gave, or just a buff to Morningstar that allowed her to start with 5 souls, man. That'd be so sick. Don't know. Depends on the scenario, really. There are definitely some matchups where that proved to be very useful. I think the free-to-play account, we've got a really, really good lineup for Symbiote Supreme. Because I think Archangel, Luke Cage, and Rocket are all bangers for that fight, right? The only way we get a buff on Rocket is if we use the special one. So yeah, Luke Cage should be able to rinse the Symbiote Supreme. So it seems like a good month, man. But I also still need to do 100% on the main account, which hopefully we are going to do. I would probably imagine Monday at this rate. Oh, and we got Bugged Medusa as well. How many Furies will she consume? Who knows until she does it. At least this one can't parry, eh? I know you're saying it's only a visual bug, but I don't think it is. Oh no, I shouldn't have gone for the special one there. Well, at least I didn't get hyper punished. Just nothing's going down, mate. Come on. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I want to bring my Symbiote Supreme to this fight. Have such a time. I'm probably going to play Symbiote Supreme quite a bit on the, well, a little bit on the Uncollected live stream. 100% if we can. Oh yeah, Red Hulk's really good for Symbiote Supreme. When he was, what is it? He's the boss at New York Comic Con. I think on the Friday, it was a Red Hulk fiesta, man. Red Hulk was even faster than Archangel, but it wasn't a, like, overly stacked Symbiote Supreme. He only had, like, 58k. So just for that, it was like, what was it? Get hit, and then, yeah, do like a 20 combo, and he was dead. And everybody was racing for that one, man. Corvus, who do we want to use? Let's go for Medusa again, just because I don't have much of a use for Medusa on Symbiote Supreme. I guess because she's unawakened, we could use her, but Luke Cage is just going to be the best matchup. As long as we don't die like a complete scrub. So let's make the most of Medusa while we can. Birkin in chat has typed noob several times, and I think I'd much rather be a noob than a petty little twat who keeps on typing noob in chat because he has nothing better to do with his life on a Saturday afternoon. Get a life. Oh, my goodness. I'm not a noob, I'm a pro. I'm Whale Milker 27. I'm the #1 free-to-play player. No, I'm just kidding. #2. Definitely behind Brian Grant there. Got a 4-star Venom like 3 days ago. Oh man, Venom is sick now. He is so good. Like, he's got so much utility. I think our Carnage and Venom, I really like playing Carnage just because of the increased power gain. There are so many like specials you can fire off. But Venom is fun, man. There's quite a few really good matchups, and especially against Spider-Man. Oh, it's a good time, man. It's a good time. Should I rank up 4-star Void to rank 5 or 5-star Luke to rank 3, both for unduped? In the scenario where they're both unduped, I definitely say the Luke Cage to rank 3, because he doesn't need to be awakened anywhere near as much as Void does. So I'd go for that. Yo, seen it's like 1 AM down in Australia Sunday. Oh man, hopefully you're having fun at 1 AM, my friend. Thank you very much for stopping by the live stream, Mitchell. Remember when I called you Ellen? What's my Instagram? I feel like you call me Ellen DeGeneres. I probably took that at one point. My Instagram is @Seaton, MOL. But I'm going to be advertising it again shamelessly later, because we are giving away 10,000 units a bit later this evening. So I'm going to make a quick video on that. Shortly after the live stream, I've got my Alliance War Forts video coming out. Ooh, we need to get away from Omega Red. Come on, boys. At least this one doesn't have the regen going on, though. Oh, there we go. But yeah, we have, again, somebody's might try and redeem this code, but it's already redeemed. We have so many of these to give away, man. We got 4 of them. Ooh, 10k units from the Comic-Con prize wheel, because you could win multiple this year, and they gave you code cards, man. So you can give them away, give them to your friends. Comic-Con was lit this year, man. They had the rewards on point. Go on, I'll go for next. Stark Spidey? Why not? Let's do it. Top of the morning, dude. Good morning to Junior626 in California. Hope you're doing well, mate. Shout out to everybody watching from California in the US right now. Shout out to all the Australians down under where it's 1 AM. The dedication of staying up to watch my free-to-play live stream at 1 AM. I honestly cannot thank you enough. Oh, damn it, no, we got the additional evade. Ah, well, it's alright. I pulled a domino. Oh, man. Adam, congratulations on that, mate. That's a proper good pull. I think if you count the first crystal I opened as the one from Comic-Con, man, I got a 5-star Captain America from my Comic-Con crystal, Infinity War, so pretty good, mate. I'm proper chuffed for that. What else do we get from that opening? It was Awakening Angela, which was pretty relevant. Nebula and Kingpin, first time getting both of those. Not the best, but you know, on the main account, add them to the 5-star roster. Wouldn't mind playing about with Nebula a little bit as a 5-star as well, once she's up at rank 3 with the old Proxima synergy there. I think we could have some fun. I've always liked Nebula's animations, man. They've always been quite good. And I think with the Proxima synergy, it just, like, adds quite a bit more to her and what she can do in terms of not only her damage output, but her utility every fight. So yeah, I think that kind of saved the character. It would have been nice just to have 10, always start with 10 charges, man. And then Proxima brings it up to 20. That would be sick. Oh, thank you very much, Doc4 Strange. Certainly appreciate it, man. How do you fight Magic's Limbo ability? I wouldn't worry about Road to the Labyrinth, Joseph. If you don't know, Road to the Labyrinth isn't something to worry about till you need to do Labyrinth of Legends. It's very difficult for not much reward. So I have a look at a video called the Progression Path 2018, which kind of where I outline what is the kind of optimal way to progress in Marvel Contest of Champions. But yeah, Road to the Labyrinth, man, it sucks. It's so difficult to get fully completed, and the rewards are not worth the time at all. So the only point of really doing Road to the Labyrinth, at least in my opinion at the moment, is to unlock Labyrinth of Legends, and you don't really need to do that until you're ready for Labyrinth. So I'd say screw Road to the Labyrinth of Legends, man, and focus on, you know, monthly event quest, Act 4, Act 5. But check out the Progression Path 2018 video, because that will, you know, give you a bit of an orientation of where, you know, you could be going for more dank rewards and a bit of an easier time. Okay, so what do we have here again? So just no buffs, right? Go for any buff. We should be good. I think if we just use Luke Cage, keep him in the corner, it's gonna be a good time, man. Don't know if Awakened Luke Cage might actually be a detriment. Well, if you were to get hit. Come on. Oh no, actually I should go for the special 3, because then I can start reversing power gain. We're having terrible exhaustion luck, like it's been rubbish so far, man. We're getting like nothing. Bloody annoying. And we can't dash back with dexterity on a close range one. Right. Should sort this man out quite well. Don't I have willpower? Nah, not on the free-to-play account at all. It's definitely not worth it. At least in my opinion at the moment. Very unnecessary mastery. There are much better ways, at least in my opinion, to invest those points. Well, it was good. It was a good first try against Symbiote Supreme. Unfortunately, we didn't get the... It was mainly we didn't get like the right exhaustion luck in the beginning, so we just couldn't slow his power gain down enough. Maybe I should have gone for a special 3 before a special 1. But now, a few spins on Archangel. Oh. Straight in the bin, boys. Any tips on initial collector run? I've got a video guide on like how to get Uncollected, which I did. I think it was less than a year ago, so definitely check out that video for kind of the most up-to-date information, because nothing has really changed since then. But there we go, we've got the initial run done, ladies and gentlemen, but we need to give a massive shout out to our man, Terry Henderson there. See, man of legendary generosity. I told you this was coming, thanks so much for sorting out that business, with the 50k code for Marvel Insider. The Symbiote Supreme gameplay was bonkers. Dude, I'm very glad you enjoyed it, and congratulations on winning the giveaway yesterday. But yeah, we gave out 170 codes, and I know a few of you have been asking for the codes there, but I've given them all away now, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm really sorry about that. We did have over 4,500 entries, so I was using the random generator, man. I was trying to chuck them out as quickly as I could yesterday. But yeah, unfortunately, we have run out until next year, man, so there is going to be a giveaway. But later, we are going to do a... what is it, 10k units giveaway on the Instagram, at SeatonMOL, but we'll also do a video for it on the channel promoting it. So yeah, follow the Instagram, blah, 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 all of that stuff. But now that we've done the initial uncollecting completion, just to show you, you know, what seems to be a decent order to do stuff, if you're lazy like me, is now that you've got those 10 Clintar Catalysts, you can rank up the Symbiote straight to rank 4, man. This dude's so easy to rank up. So you just smash it once. The first one is 1, and then the next one is 3, and then I think the next one is 5, right? So let's go for that. And there you go, he's at rank 4. And then if you're looking for a bit of an easier time, and we're going to showcase this once we do 100% Uncollected, but unfortunately we didn't have the time this evening to do, is once you got your Summoned Symbiote up to rank 4, if you're looking to go Uncollected, you'll then want to go to the store, and you want to go to the enhancement section, and there are 2 boosts. There is the one that, what was it? Oh my goodness. I think, is it Undying? No, it's not Undying. There's one that essentially cheats death, and one that gives you the Defer Death as well. So I'm just trying to find the specific ones I'm on about. In for the kill. Killer Accuracy, that's not the one. Fight Dirty, that's the one. Fight Dirty's the one for the Golden Symbiote. So that'll gain True Strike, so it won't evade you. So the more you know on that one. And then there's also the Cheat Death one, which is somewhere. That's my first time bloody trying to go through all these on stream, man. Right, Second Wind. Yeah, Second Wind, I think. Second Wind and Killer Accuracy? No, Second Wind and Fight Dirty. Those are the 2. Right, sorted, boys. And we need to give a massive shout out to Ben Odinson as well. Is there a tier 4 infinite streak? And if so, what is it? Trying to get your 4-star Corvus maxed out. Ben Odinson, mad love for the super chat. I think the tier 4 infinite streak is exactly the same as the 5-star what was it? Is it the fire? Sorry, the 4-star featured arena. So if you want to build up the streak for the tier 4 basic, if you have a look at the guide from that, because you can bring in, I believe, 5-star champions to that one as well. So I think it's exactly the same as the brand new, you know, 4-star champion arena that comes out, if that makes sense. So for right now, it's exactly the same arena as the Symbiote Supreme one. But yeah, Ben Odinson, guys, I massively appreciate the super chats. Absolutely mad love to both Ben Odinson and also Terry Henderson as well. Yeah, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for watching the live stream today. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.